Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, October 10th, 2025. So on 10/10/2025, how did you find the crossword?
Well, I didn't find it until about half an hour ago.
I see. So you temporarily misplaced it?
I just finished it up.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hot off the presses, as it were.
yep, I just had a little bit of a busy spell here, and I just didn't have time to do the crossword today, but I did it right before this podcast.
Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only for the podcast, but for keeping your streak alive.
Yes, oh, definitely. But it didn't seem too hard.
No, I agree. It was sort of, it was a good crossword, but it was sort of middle of the road, I would say, for Friday.
Of course, I was tearing through it because I'm like, oh gosh, I got to get this done before the podcast. So I was probably reading the clues a lot faster than I usually do.
See, I can't think any faster under pressure. In fact, it's just the opposite. So I commend you on your ability to work quickly under pressure.
Yep.
It did start in a very inviting way. One across, Viking of cartoon fame, HAGAR.
HAGAR the Horrible.
You know, I knew that almost as well as if they'd asked about Snoopy.
Yes, I used to read HAGAR every day.
Yeah. Wonder if he's still around.
I have no idea.
Maybe sort of doing double time with Garfield. Garfield and HAGAR. I don't know. That crossed with one down, the instrument and the emblem of Ireland, the harp.
Yes.
Did you know that? You did?
I did know that.
I had no idea what the emblem of, I just figured it was a giant eye.
No, it's a harp.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, when they say the emblem, is that on the flag then? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had 16 across, cosmetic injection, lip filler.
Oh, actually, I don't know if it's on the flag.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's there, kind of there. Like we have Uncle Sam and
Canada
American
has
Eagle.
Tim Hortons, yes.
Yeah, they have the harp.
All right. Well, we'll have to dig up the flag after and hoist it, I guess.
Yes, but I don't think it's on the flag.
All right. Well, we'll find something with it on it and put it in the show in the show notes.
Sounds good.
16 across, cosmetic injection was lip filler.
That's right.
And that just gives me the heebie-jeebies just looking at it. It's just like, ew, you're going to stick a needle in your lip?
I would never do that.
And that's going to make you look more beautiful or just stupid? I don't know. We probably have some listeners who would swear on lip filler, but I don't know. I just cannot. They would have to anesthetize me, put me under before I would undergo that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point to having fat lips? I mean, I guess if you had a fight, you could get one easily.
Some people consider them more beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord help us. We had 4 down, magician's cry. I went for abracadabra.
Oh,
but it turned to be alakazam.
That's right.
And
how could you fit abracadabra in there?
Hey, it's magic. I can do anything with magic. I could have invented a rebus, for example. We had some other magic reference as well. I'm not seeing it off the top of my head, but I know it's there somewhere.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it Ta-da?
Oh, yes, that was it. Ta-da showing up somewhere, undoubtedly.
I was thinking.
I mean, maybe it's hiding because it's magic. There was also peekaboo, 19 across, cry after a reappearing act.
Yes, peekaboo.
But I believe that was a reference to children's games.
Yes. Yes, I think so. But no, I can't find that. But maybe that was in another crossword I did.
It's magic. I tell you, it was there, and then it wasn't. No, it isn't there, actually.
Nope, I don't think
Must have been another crossword.
Yep.
Or maybe it was there, and then it turned into tent, 23 across. It's pitched. Used to say ta-da, but as soon as we started looking for it, it turned into a tent.
Yeah.
That is the magic of the New York Times crossword.
That could very well be.
Actually, Truth in Advertising, I'm looking at this on Xword Info, and so but they're probably equally capable of that sort of magic. We had 21 across. Christopher Nolan movie with a palindromic name, Tenet. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that.
I don't even know what that's about.
I think it's some sort of like time travel sort of thing.
Oh.
You know, the typical. But I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
26 across I thought was terrific. Someone who spends a lot of time baking? Question mark. Beach bum.
Right. Yeah, that was very funny.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And one that wasn't maybe quite as hilarious, but still pretty good. Set 27 down. A+ giver, blood donor.
Right. Well, I liked 39 across. Where is it here? Colonial homes, ant farms.
Yes, that was brilliant.
Uh-huh.
And what else did we have? I like the fact that 28 down was volunteer suggestion, use me. And the one next to it, 29 down, nonette of Greek mythology was muses.
Right, yes.
And use me and muses have most of the same letters, just permuted.
Yeah, they do. They have exactly the same letters.
Do they have exactly U-S-E?
Oh, no, that one has 2 E's and
Yes.
one has 2 S's.
Yeah. But it's close. It's
very close. Yeah.
I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could make a crossword where each word, each subsequent answer was an anagram of the one before it. I wonder how far you could get.
Oh, not too far.
No. I mean, you start off with words that have multiple permutations. I mean, and just, I bet some of them would be extremely contrived. And then the crosses would have to work. I'm thinking it's impossible.
Yeah, I think just, maybe one here or there, but like use me and muses. But a whole puzzle of that? No, I don't think so.
No, have to be a very small crossword.
That's right.
5 by 5. The New York Times goes on a diet. Nonette of Greek mythology. At first I read that and was trying to think of who's nonette. But they meant the grouping of 9.
Yes.
I'm sure you got that right away.
Yep.
We had 37 down. I didn't recognize this at all, unsurprisingly. Actress, activist Cox, Laverne.
Laverne Cox. Yes.
I take it you know Laverne Cox?
Well, I kind of do, but I did get a little help with this because our daughter is here. And so we did it together. She knew Laverne Cox.
So what is she an activist for? Or did you know her as an actress? Or did the topic not come up?
For the trans society.
Oh, okay.
Trans people.
Neat. Let's see. We had 38 down. That was part of a film studio's overhead. Boom mic.
Boom mic, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah. I mean, they gave you the question mark, so they were setting you up for a joke, but it was still a pretty good joke.
Yeah, I thought it was great. There were a lot of funny ones here. 35 down, something you might have while trying to move quickly. Fire sale.
Yes. And then 49 across, where all of your knowledge might be wasted. Bar trivia.
Yeah.
That was also quite good.
Yeah, it was a fun puzzle. I wish I hadn't had to rush through it. But,
so you could savor the clues.
I'm enjoying them now, though, as we go back over them.
Oh, good. 44 down should have been easier, but it was pretty please, and I had may I.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we're both too polite, because the answer was can I.
Can I?
Which worked better with 44 across star, which was celeb.
Right. If I would ever say can I would often get corrected to say may I.
Really?
It's like, do you mean may I?
What's wrong with can I?
It's not as polite.
Isn't it? Oh, okay.
No. Can I is just sort of like I can do something. Will you let me do it? But may I is, would you give me permission to do it? So.
I see. Okay, well, I'll try and use may I whenever the topic comes up.
Okay.
I like 43 down, shares a big fish story, say, brags. And I think we have hit most of the highlights of today's crossword.
Okay.
But there are more. But we've got other fish to fry, so to speak. These would be vegetarian fish. That would be because it's Friday, which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. Whoa, that was beautiful. So do you have a fun fact for Fun Fact Friday? Oh, good.
I do have a fun fact.
Excellent.
Looking back over the puzzles, I think it was in Thursdays, but the clue was given twice, and it was a storage unit that's now obsolete. And one of them was CD-ROM,
I recall.
and the other one was the Rolodex.
Ah,
So I looked up Rolodex on Wikipedia, and of course, you always have the citations, and there was one that was entitled "The Life and Death of the Rolodex." And so I clicked on that.
that sounds intriguing.
Yeah, and it is very interesting. I'm not going to read the whole article, of course, but I do have a few little excerpts of it.
Okay.
It was by Anna Jane Grossman, and it was published March 20th, 2010. And she starts, when I got my first job at a newspaper in 2001, I had a small Rolodex. I got it because everybody around me had one. What's more, people talked about their Rolodexes. I think I have her in my Rolodex, they'd say. Or, if he leaves, he's going to take his Rolodex with him. This, of course, meant that someone's contacts were very important. Sometimes people would take a card out of their Rolodex if I needed it, and I'd go copy the information and bring it back to them. There were people who stapled cards onto Rolodex pages, or people who handwrote the information. Cards could be added or tossed or shared with ease. It was genius, efficient, and a highly personal way of staying in touch. The Rolodex was the brainchild of Arnold Neustaedter, a somewhat anal 20th century inventor from Brooklyn. His daughter, Jane, said if I took a message for him, he wanted to know everything, first name, last name, where they were calling from, why, their number at the time. And I was just a little kid, she told me. Neustaedter had combated office disorder before. His Swivelodex was a device that kept ink bottles from spilling. His Clipodex was a device that attached to the knees of stenographers and helped them keep their steno pads from moving.
Wow.
The Punched made holes in papers. In the late 1940s, he and a designer came up with a way of dealing with the address book dilemma. And she talked a lot about how people would, mark out addresses and put new ones, and then whiteout came, and the pages would get all cracked with whiteout and so. But anyway, the address book dilemma was tough in those days, I guess. A propped up rotating wheels fitted with inexpensive removable cards. Some models had a cover equipped with a lock. Each lock actually took the same key, but don't tell. All in all, it was an eloquent solution. The cards were removable so that the queue didn't have to take up any more space at all if it had no entry. The circular design allowed for more demanding letters to have more space when necessary. When he first started selling the Rolodex in the 1950s, stationery shops were skeptical that anyone would want a spindly device on their desk. By the 1980s, though, however, the Rolodex had become such an icon, the lawsuits were filed by companies who accused former employees of taking them with them when they left. Having a Rolodex filled with important names meant everything. There were models that sold for more than $200, and people valued them at prices far higher than that.
Yikes.
There was an entire episode of the television show Moonlighting that was devoted to one that was stolen and being held for ransom for $50,000. Hell, it was worth it. The numbers didn't exist in some kind of cloud or on a hard drive in a closet, and the library was really far. Okay, so anyway, the end was Mr. Neustaedter, who died in 1996, never saw the way in which his digital storage would affect his iconic invention. But his daughter insists that he would have argued that his Rolo baby was as relevant as ever. When I called her to tell her that I was going to include the Rolodex in a book I was writing called Obsolete, about objects that were fading from our lives, she got huffy. She spoke in a tone that required exclamation points. They still work. You just can't carry them around. Places still sell them, she said. I told her she was right. The book is about things that still exist, but just barely. She continued, they aren't obsolete. Give your book another title. Look at it this way. Computers get viruses, but the Rolodex, it's never taken a sick day in its life.
Whoa, that was brilliant.
Yeah, really great article.
All right, well, we will definitely include a link to that in the show notes.
Okay.
And that is it for today.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Saturday's crossword's going to be out soon. We're going to tackle it. Hope you will, too, and be back to hear us talk about that crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.